Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. That's a lot of...
Oh! Ad! Yeah! Woo! Citizens of the Reject Nation, we continue this horror-filled franchise of The Evil Dead, or in this case, Evil Dead. We don't want to add the because
dropped the.
Exactly. This is the remake of the franchise we have been scouring through. We did all three of the Sam Raimi, is it Bruce Campbell trilogy. But yeah, for some reason you haven't gone and checked out any of those reactions. They're up on the channel now. Go check them out and then come on back to this one. As we do before we start any reaction, we like to check in, see how we're feeling, and also I want to hear what Paige the librarian is. So Paige, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing well. Deep in summer break now, feeling good. Summer horror feels very appropriate, actually.
Yes, it does.
I am fully expecting a Bruce Campbell. I don't know, for some reason, too, I feel like this is not going to be quite as funny. Maybe just a little more scary. But that's
why do you
purely,
do this to me, Paige?
It's purely from the poster. Judgment from the poster. I could be wrong. We might be full of laughs. You'll be all right, buddy. I'm right here. I'm right here.
I think they're going to take a step back from the comedy, which is fine as long as we're getting a good film and something
maybe
that we're
he'll be
invested
there
in,
to bring you the laugh you need, right when you least expect it.
Now I really want that cameo. Hopefully, like, he's actually an integral part of the story, but I will see. That's neither here nor there. We're going to get into Evil Dead 2013 in a moment here. And
cool. That's kind of their thing, Ghost House, yeah? They always do the keyhole. I didn't expect the door slam.
I don't know if I've seen Ghost House Productions. If I have,
I feel like I have. I think you might have, and you just don't remember.
Oh, the woods. Can we go back to that Renaissance time period? Like, back to basics. Okay, Paige, my heart's already racing.
Yeah, this is...
You're going to see me do that a lot, guys, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, we're not on a happy car road trip like before.
Yeah. That was the start of the first two, right? Yeah. We started in the the yellow Oldsmobile.
Much more ominous.
Yeah, this ramps right into the tension and suspense. Holy crap.
No, back over the head, right. Oh.
Bitch. Are we going to lead up to a point, like some nonlinear storytelling to get to that point? Or, no,
we're still in the bag.
Please don't hurt me. Who are you?
What is that? A cat? Oh, no.
Oh, please stop reading from that book.
Seriously.
No good comes from it.
Daddy?
No, what?
What?
Daddy, why are you doing this to me?
What?
That's not the reveal I was expecting.
They're here to help.
What are you talking about?
She's possessed.
Where's Mom?
Mommy's dead, baby. You know that. You killed her.
What?
No, why are you saying these things? Daddy, please, I just want to...
Oh, this is so demonic and awful.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of witchcrafty stuff too, right? What did he just pour on her?
Daddy.
Is that gas?
Daddy, look at me.
No.
Might be gas.
I just want you to hold me and take me home.
Oh.
I will rip your soul out, Daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, she will.
I will kill you like I killed your boy!
Right, because we've always seen these characters, once they get possessed by the demon, they can come back and...
Right, and be really vulnerable and beautiful.
I love you, baby.
Oh,
God.
sheesh.
Wow.
What an opening.
That was... I was ready for a little road trip down the windy road.
Maybe we're gonna get that now.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, here we go.
Like, let's subvert a little bit of the opening that you know.
Yeah, there we go.
Now we gotta go to the cabin in the woods.
Beautiful trees. Tennessee, right? Isn't that what we said they said one time?
The first one, right?
Yeah, I
and
think
you
so.
And you said that's where you're.
That's where my people are.
Believe that is, yeah, where the first one was. This looks like a commercial.
For a Jeep.
Buy Jeep. You can go anywhere.
Look at these trees a little differently now, don't we?
I look at trees differently anywhere I go now.
Yeah.
I speak them like, you're not going to come alive and take me, are
The
you?
cabin still looks so similar to the first one, though.
Yeah,
It's
they
great.
definitely recreated it, or recaptured that look, excuse me.
This is my girl, Natalie.
The doctor. I'm a registered nurse. Nurse? Right.
You are not going to be giving him a sponge bath later.
That'll be convenient.
This teaching high school finally turned you into a bitter old coot, huh?
Kept us waiting here all morning.
Good to see you too, man. Come here.
We got a teacher, a nurse, car shop girl.
Oh, the Oldsmobile.
Oh, it is there.
Hey.
The medieval time hole must have spit it out.
Oh, you look beautiful, as always.
And you're a charming liar. Grandpa?
Oh, please, nothing better happened to that dog.
Seriously, his name is Grandpa, too?
Oh my God.
What?
What is that?
What?
Playing a trick on his sister.
Of course. Nice.
Stop. Funny.
It's made from a buckthorn tree. It's supposed to make your will stronger.
Oh, it's made from the trees. Interesting.
Remember Ash in both films give
It looked like a little magnifying glass, actually, but same idea, I think, yeah?
Promise me you'll stay with me until the end.
Hope today.
we have Grandpa make that same proclamation, please.
Right?
May my friends and family witness this act.
Oh, she's trying to stay sober.
Promise not to touch this shit ever again.
Addiction is real. I feel you.
This is going to be a tough weekend to maybe be letting that go, though.
Yeah, because if she does survive by the end of this, she'd be like, I
Really?
need that so
Yeah.
bad.
I think I deserve this.
Or it could just be it's a sign of never touching
You're
shit
right,
ever
you're
again.
right, you're right.
One or the other's happening. Be curious to read when we're done or later tonight. Did they go to the exact same location? Did they rebuild it? Is it the same place and they just restored it? So many things are looming through my mind. Because like I said earlier, it's definitely recapturing the look of the first film or two.
Teenagers probably just broke it.
There's the basement.
Never go in there.
Let's make this place livable.
Yeah.
Do over.
I love a cleanup
Makeover.
sequence. Did you ever watch The Purgatory with this girl?
I have not.
I think that was the show she was on. It was pretty cute.
What was that streaming on?
It was like a network show. It was like ABC or NBC a long time ago.
I think this is the first thing I've ever seen her in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Maybe if I saw her IMDb, I might go, oh, never mind.
There
I've
was
seen her in
another
that,
one
but-
she did. Zoe's Playlist something. They were both network sitcom kind of shows.
It was something like baby, little baby. It's time to say goodbye.
I'm sure that will not come back later in the film.
Oh, it's going to come back so creepy.
You know, in our final days at the hospital, Mom sometimes thought,
Oh, shit. With dementia or Alzheimer's?
By the time Mom got bad, I had just gotten the job at the garage in Chicago. I don't know, I had a hard time finding the right moment to come back.
Everyone grieves differently.
maybe you were lucky not to see her the way that I did.
Little sibling resentment there, for sure.
Absolutely. I do like the interactions we're getting, especially with the brother and sister. We're understanding their histories, slightly getting invested in them. Things I am able to resonate with them, connect.
We already tried this whole thing back in Flint last summer. Took the same dramatic vow of sobriety before checking her dope down the toilet.
She lasted 8 hours and
I
quit.
mean, maybe it'll be longer than 8 hours this time.
I think they say it takes like 8 times to try.
David, when she breaks, we don't want to let her leave.
Oh no, they're going to mistake it as a possession. Oh no. Oh, this is a great setup. That's cool.
It's a great setup, but the worst place you could have this happen.
Mia OD'd?
She didn't just OD. Legally, your sister died.
They had to defibrillate her.
So now he's for sure going to be on board. Can't lose her.
We all need to be together on this, otherwise it won't work.
We're all in this together.
She asked me to take her home at some point. I'm gonna have to do it.
Withdrawal is real.
Yep.
We're not going anywhere.
Oh, the clock.
The clock is always ticking. I was going to say the nurse is convenient. Good friend to have around right now.
I don't know what is wrong with you people, but there's
I feel like that needle should have been put somewhere else more safely. Discarded of.
Oh, you mean when they were done using
Yeah.
it? Yeah, for sure. No, there's nothing in there. You're
Nothing
good.
under the rug, buddy. Don't worry. Oh no, the dog smells it. Whoa, look at the blood smear.
Oh, is that blood?
Oh, it's ketchup. Someone had their eggs over there. And this is when we get out.
That fly sound effect is so good.
It's very creepy and effective.
I mean, you just automatically think about the smell then, right? I do.
Yeah, when I hear that fly smell, I associate with a crap smell or possibly a dead body.
Yeah.
Smells like burnt hair.
I think it's back there.
Whatever you do, don't, from what we learned in the first couple of movies, don't read the damn book.
Yeah, right. Burn the book. No, the teacher's going to be all into it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that's a lot of dead animals. Are they all cats?
I don't know.
Oh.
Witchcraft? Who would do this?
One psychotic, demonic. Don't.
It's the flesh book.
Let's not go crazy over this. Bury those dead cats
It's
out.
just 100 dead cats and a really weird book. Let's not go crazy, guys.
Nothing weird to see here. Everything is okay.
Two is more about dolls, personal artifacts. This
Eric.
is something different.
That's enough.
You shouldn't have touched anything from that basement.
They call her the crazy one.
Yeah, right?
She's the most logical one right now.
The shotgun shells next to it.
They're really recapturing all the old shots and feels. It's so funny how they made that shot look so gruesome, and they're just cutting some ham, I guess.
Oh, sister.
Yeah, trying to work through that withdrawal, just walk in circles.
It's calling to him.
That's the thing. Like us as viewers, it's easy to say, hey, do not read that. But you in that situation, I still probably wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be there and I probably wouldn't read it. But
You think you would use the wire cutters? Like
Definitely
that's,
not.
That's some determination.
definitely not. Oh. Okay, that one I see it's made out of flesh. That's where I'm like, yeah, I'm drawing the line.
It looks pretty good.
No curiosity out of me. I'm good.
I think it just feels like leather. It must, right? I want to know what it feels like.
Yes. Yes. Ow.
Don't hear it either.
Not good. Kundar?
Kunda.
Kunda. I always add the R accent.
Estrada.
Why are you saying it out loud? It literally said, don't say it. Just quietly in your mind.
Maybe if it would have said say it, he wouldn't have done it. I
Honda.
feel like people are rebellious. Just, whoa.
He's gone. Give me a break.
Interesting you should ask on today of all days. Ooh.
I think somebody hurt you. Whoa.
I'm curious when they see or hear her that there's a girl out there, like, it's just the drugs, it's the
Right,
withdrawal,
right.
you're good.
I'm going insane here. Olivia, I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Mia, we've decided we're not going to take you back.
If this were in any other location, this is quite a plan that they've come up
Yeah.
with to save their friend / brother or sister, I mean, but
Maybe they're right.
And he's got a personal vested interest because
Exactly.
they lost their mom,
But also, it's their family cabin.
Yeah.
So I think that he probably feels like, oh, it's comforting for her, right? This is where we. Oh, that was mean.
Eric, leave alone.
Me.
She gone.
Ay. Oh, we got to do the same thing we did in the other movies where there's no
Yeah,
path
is the bridge
to-
going to be gone?
I
Or is
think-
she going to hit
I-
that girl? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because this is not a time to be driving with the weather. But like I said, what we saw in the first two ones, once you... Oh, there, that's going to happen. Good call. Nice call, Paige.
Oh.
Yeah. I was also going to say, too, in the first two, they established after you start reading, there's no way out of there. But I like this,
Yeah.
too. They're not just repeating tropes.
She's just stuck in mud. There was no movement there. That was really interesting. That was really cool. Is she in water? Yeah, you got to get out there.
Man, I'm going to have to get a new bag.
Oh, at least she could open the door. I
Yeah.
thought she was going to be...
Yeah, I've seen videos like that online where
Oh my
you're
gosh.
trapped.
It's the most horrifying thing ever to think about.
Shit. Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's a good one.
Ooh. Oh, ow. This actress is a troop. This does not look fun in real life, just from a filming perspective. Oh,
It's
no.
got her. It's
Not
got her.
these. Please, not these. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Fight through this.
Whoa. Oh, it's the black sludge, yeah. I was like, is that the swamp water? Oh, it's branch. Is it more branches? Oh, it's the branches. Oh, gross.
Welcome to the family.
Oh, is this how it enters your body? My.
Ugh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I mean, we had just a touch of that in the first one, remember?
They do.
It was not that graphic.
Yeah, that was a lot more gruesome.
Oh, wow. From her mouth? All right.
Well, don't you think we should take her to a hospital?
I am giving her the exact same treatment she would get at a hospital.
Okay. What about the wounds on her arms?
She caused them.
It looks like she might have run into a thorn bush out there. She probably did it on purpose.
And she crashed a car, too. She's going to have injuries.
From now on, she is going to do whatever it takes to get out of here.
Ooh, just the sound of the creak of the door. So creepy.
We are on edge, man.
Take a shower. Nobody said this is gonna be easy. No.
I know, it's a tough position to be in as her brother, but she's begging you to get out. I see dead people.
Want me in the room?
Oh, this is heartbreaking.
She's doing an incredible job, though.
This girl's solid.
You know it's all in your head. Just try to get together. Feel better tomorrow, okay? Glad we were such assholes.
As it pivots over to her, the other one. It's there in the room with her. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I might have a panic attack. That were real.
Are you telling anybody about this little extracurricular activity you got going on here to teach?
You should be downstairs helping your friend clean up that mess.
Well, I think we can all agree he hasn't cared about us for the past...
Well, he's here now.
Yeah.
Right. Actions speak louder than words.
Mm-hmm. But forgiveness takes time.
It does. It does indeed. I love the way they're using lighting in this film. It's really ominous and scary. Has anyone checked up on Grandpa lately? Because I'm really worried.
Oh, no.
No, I don't. All right, we're stopping the movie. We're
Right
done.
on cue.
Grandpa!
No.
Why? Why even? I don't want that.
Grandpa! Come here, boy. Grandpa!
Did he go under the shed?
What did you get?
He gone?
I can't. Oh no, Grandpa. What? Who the hell did that? Oh no.
Girl in the woods.
He thinks
She
he
told
thinks
you.
He's in the shower.
Thinks it was his sister.
Mia, open the door.
Mia's not here right now.
If you'd like to leave a message. Whoa.
That water turned up real hot.
Steaming.
Mia! Mia!
Ah.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I think we might need to get her to the hospital now.
Gross.
Wow.
What have I done?
Seriously. Boiling water on the body.
We're trapped.
This can't be happening.
The bridge.
The bridge is out.
Oh, it's okay. You got a Jeep. Just drive over it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a terrible situation.
Oh, that smile. Ooh.
I gave her a sedative, so she should be out for a couple of hours.
I would have saved the sedatives for me.
Yeah,
I'm dying to tell you,
right.
I need it.
Well, nobody could have known she would do something so twisted.
No, you should have known.
With any luck, it'll stop raining in a couple hours.
Sedatives didn't work too well. I said a couple seconds.
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Uh-oh, I don't like the look in his
I
eye.
don't know if you'd noticed this, but nothing has been
Did you
fine.
read from the book?
And everything's been getting worse.
He should have been the first possessed.
Mia?
Ugh, the ticks and the motions.
What are you doing?
Mia, put the gun down. Put the f***ing gun down!
Whoa.
You are all going to die tonight.
That was pretty badass.
The gun! The gun! Quick!
Or did she hit him?
I think she got him on the shoulder. Gonna nurse ratchet your ass.
The nurse has been nurse ratcheted. Oh, sister, it's over. That was a lot in your mouth.
Should have taken Paige's advice. Keep your mouth closed.
She conveniently fell into the basement. I guess she kind of kicked her in. Ooh. Guys, gotta tell you something.
What's she doing? Sounds like she's hitting herself against something. Just gave her enough sedative to put a horse to sleep.
Give her another shot.
How?
Put her into a coma.
For Christ's sakes, Olivia, she's gonna kill herself down there. Go get the shot.
Ugh,
I gotta get the shrapnel out of my arm.
David,
that's a wild way to get trapped.
I don't think a tranquilizer's gonna do shit. Because I don't think we're dealing with a friggin' panic attack here.
Maybe a full shower. I don't know if a little splash bath in the sink is really gonna do the trick.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Always got one good mirror trick in all these movies. It's great.
That was such an effective shot. I am officially possessed. Uh-oh.
I like how it stopped on her belly.
Oh, la la. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, naturally.
Where is Ash when we need him? Or a chainsaw. We could use one of those.
Olivia?
Every sound is like magnified right now.
Are you okay? Olivia?
Say check the steaming, burning hot shower, but I think that was used already.
Olivia? What are you doing in there? Olivia?
Run, dude. Run.
What's she like scrubbing? What's she scrubbing?
I have no clue.
Don't be your face again, please.
It's her face.
She cut her tongue out.
Oh!
Did he slip on her tongue?
I think he slipped on her tongue. Ooh! Not in the eye, please.
She pierced right through those glasses.
Yeah. Oh. Whoa.
What's happening to his eye? Wow, that looked fantastic.
Oh, the make. We always talk about how good the makeup is in this franchise. Dang.
Tried to kill me.
Wow. That was incredibly realistic, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Even if you survive this, you are going to have horrific trauma.
Hold that, you got it?
Is that the shed where Ash got his chainsaw?
I did something.
I read from that book.
She didn't mean to hurt her. Maybe you need water and sugar. Go!
I would not be leaving anybody alone right now. Not the time to separate.
I read a passage from that book. I released something evil.
And now it rises.
And now is he just gonna die and not be able to help us?
I said you don't never separate in these situations. I was gonna say, is she gonna try to appeal to her and like be herself, be vulnerable?
Oh,
Help me.
Mia, yeah.
Help me. Don't listen. What? It's open.
Oh, no.
I thought it was just gonna be semi-open with the lock, and then she was. Uh-oh.
Oh, that door lock on its own.
What am I doing down here? My leg hurts. I can't move.
Oh, please don't go that way. Compassionate and sweet as you are, please don't.
Go get your brother, maybe.
You were supposed to help me.
Hey, we're trying.
This is the new girlfriend, too, like, so she doesn't know her really that well, even to tough love her at all, right?
Yeah, you were correct. But having said all that, you saw what she turned into earlier. Walk the other way, please.
He's not gonna let you leave.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, crawl back up there. Kick it, shut.
Oh, shit. Much as I hated that, was a pretty...
I wanted her to just kick back and slam it shut real cleverly.
This is what I'm saying, how effective they're using lighting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it almost looks like it's black and white. It's so...
At times, yeah. For sure. Ugh. Even as an actor, I'd be scared right now, even though I know we're just playing make-believe. Ugh.
What is that?
I can smell your filthy soul.
Ugh. Not good. Join us. Join us.
Oh, it was a box cutter. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, now it's split like a serpent.
Say your dirty hands.
Sorry, that line. It's an awful line, but it's hysterical. Hey, get your own girlfriend.
I hate your girlfriend, brother.
Come down here so I can suck your cock, pretty boy.
Ooh, awkward.
You're
little sister's being raped in hell.
Oh, jeez.
Probably gonna want to throw down your sister or your girlfriend in there in any moment.
Oh, this guy's still going?
Still going.
Aaron.
Not looking so normal, though. Maybe not a very normal thing to be doing.
Oh, he's trying to
burning
burn
the
it.
book. Okay.
It's not burn.
I always loved the white contacts, but I actually feel like this like hazel color is really effective. It's reminding me of the woods a lot too, and that whole trope of this, like it's like a hazelnut wood color, you know, but still very bright and creepy.
I think it's good for an updated version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Taker of
Something very 80s about the other one.
Yeah,
and something
totally.
very modern,
Demon.
up to date with this one. I agree with you. They're both very effective.
Once he feasts on 5 souls, the sky will bleed again. The abomination will rise from hell.
She's turning.
They say mouths are so dirty anyways, and then you add, you know, demonic possession on top of it.
Not helping. It's not helping, Paige. Ay.
Oh, is she squeezing stuff out of it?
If we want to stop this, we have to kill her.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe they had some disease. I mean, some virus that...
What kind of a virus makes a person cut off their face with a piece of glass?
Yeah, it's getting worse. It's not helping.
Cut your arm off. Ash did it.
That's right, he did.
I don't know what we're dealing with here, but it stopped raining.
Easier said than done to just... Whoosh.
If we don't do something right, we're all gonna be dead by then!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you really feel for them when they turn.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the club.
Iconic. Oh, I think it just got to her brain.
Uh-oh, is she gonna do it? Is she gonna do it?
Don't do it, you little bitch. Don't cut it off.
Holy shit, Paige, you might be right. Pulling an Ash.
I think it would be easier to do with that than like an axe. It's electric at least. Get it, sister. Come on.
Ah! Ah! Holy shit! Oh my goodness. That was so gruesome and graphic.
Something about those self-inflicted injuries.
Like, Ash's was disgusting, but was played more for laughs.
Yeah.
This one was...
So much better now.
Oh, it's still...
And it's gonna move, right?
By a tendon. Oh.
I promise that everything's gonna be fine. Okay?
Ash got such a deadpan look now.
Mom. Does that sound fine?
That's brave and courageous. I don't know if I would have been able to go
I
through
feel
that.
like we saw it go to her brain and then it kind of... Right?
To add to your point, I think it
know.
was getting there, and she's like, I have no choice. I have to do
This
it
is what I
now, or
have to
this is
do?
it. I'm at the point of no return.
Must be cleansed. Purified. The book describes 3 specific ways.
Because I feel like if she was fully turned, she wouldn't have done that with her arm and hand. That's just my interpretation, but you could be right.
Bodily dismemberment and purification by fire.
What a cool job for some artist to get to do all of these illustrations in that book. Isn't that awesome to think about?
So cool.
If I kill my sister, she'll be at peace. Am I sure?
Yeah, be fun to be part of the lore of Evil Dead to do the art.
Look, I'm sure of one thing. If she dies, then this thing is gonna die with her. She just needs a doctor. You know exactly what we have to do. I'm gonna end this nightmare. Run away.
Run away where?
You know you're great at that.
Maybe. Not. It got her brain.
I guess you were right. I guess you were right. Like I said earlier, I noticed it getting to her. I just figured she stopped
But
in
you're
time.
right. But that's what happened with Ash. Like he got a lot of moments where it was really conflicting in his body still too, right? Oh.
Wow, that is so cool and creepy with having an arm missing like that.
That is not a good way to die.
Definitely painful because you feel every nail in every spot. I
love all these pulling things out of the skin.
You do. I don't feel the same way.
Where the fuck did she go?
Like, I don't know, dude. I'm kind of nailed to the ground.
Oh, in the TV reflection.
Ah! Oh, it's broken arm.
She's doing it all with one arm. Wonder if she's a lefty.
Oh, shot her with the nail gun? Nice shot.
She looks like she already has some to the face.
Dude, to be able to have that resiliency still to be able to do that. He's like, this feels like a massage. I like it. Oh!
Last one.
Yeah, I was waiting for that shotgun shot.
Oh, he got her other arm.
That's my other arm. Let me emotionally be vulnerable to you and manipulate you now.
Yeah.
My face hurts.
She said, my face hurts.
There's a multitude of reasons why that.
Come on, pull one more out for me.
Don't let her bite you. What a wild image.
Okay, your sister is still in the basement.
Dang, this guy is tough as nails. No pun intended.
I just don't want to become the devil's.
Yeah, I respect that.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Okay?
Kill your sister? Man.
I guess it was a little foreshadowing because I said earlier it smelled like gas.
Oh, yeah.
I love you.
Oh, the song.
Oh, yeah. You were right. Maybe you could try to chain her to the hood of the car. Nope, never mind. This place is going to burn anyway.
Hey, the chainsaw. Let's go. Turning into an Ash himself. I give it less than 2 minutes before that light goes out. Oh, the box cutter. See, she knows I'm already in here. This is where I just start screaming at the top of my lung to get a little adrenaline going. Of course, had to be water in there. Oh, the suspense. Kelly may reveal yourself. Like a smoker.
Is that like a well?
Whoa! Did he hang on to the syringe? What?
The teacher. Yeah. He's like, I'm still hanging on, brother.
Damn.
I'm still here.
Barrett.
Oh my God. Didn't he just get a piece of mirror out of his heart?
I feel like gotten every kind of injury he can get at this point. I do like, even though he unintentionally started the events, he's trying to make up
He
for
is
it.
trying. That's not a good breath sound.
I fought to the end. I like that in his last moments, on top of resiliency and doing the right thing, he forgave his buddy.
Yeah. Oh, you're just gonna. Oh, you want to set him up on the step? Okay. that his mom's dress?
Might be.
What was that about?
Not sure.
Did he have to dismember her?
I don't think
Was that a thing?
Not sure. I don't think he did. I think he just put that plastic bag over her, right? And that was it.
See, yeah, I think she's got to be dismembered. Oh. Just throw the dirt over her face.
You're not hurt!
That's right.
Why do you hate me, David? I know you do. You left me all alone with our sick mother. Every time she screamed your name, I told her you were coming to see her.
That'd be so hard for someone at that age.
Please stop it. I'm begging you.
What a demonic laugh.
I'm so sorry.
We're already on bearing? We're that sure?
Clear. Whoa. Charging up like a car battery.
Come on, Mia. Come back to me. Come on, please.
This is effectively really dramatic.
Yeah.
You're at peace now.
I don't believe it.
Mia?
I hope she's okay, but I never know when to trust.
I want to be happy right now.
Thanks for not leaving me, David.
Wait here. I'm gonna get the car keys.
The photo of Mom. Oh no, of his friends.
Thankfully saved my... Oh, shit!
Oh, it's him! He went back to get your photo, dude.
Man, take the keys. Okay, let's go. Come on.
Go, go, go.
Get out of here.
Man, what a brave brother.
Just gonna let him feast on you.
It's like I abandoned you once. This time I want you to protect yourself, and I'm staying here for you.
Is coming.
Wow,
Smart.
nice shot.
Mia, go.
Big brother protective energy. You have to keep it forever.
Oh, the blood from the sky. Right, it got 5 bodies, and then the
Yeah.
blood would come from the sky, and then
Yeah.
their eyes, right?
Yeah. Oh no. To be fair, her fingers are probably all slippery.
Well, that's the hole the dog went in, right?
I think you're right. That
It'll
is
take her to the shed.
where Grandpa went. Oh. Run, Mia, run for your life.
Crawl.
Or crawl for your life, I mean. God, I wish Grandpa was around to help her right now.
Right.
Ooh, a machete. Chainsaw?
Oh.
Chainsaw.
Oh my gosh, the blood rain is.
Turn that chainsaw on. Come on. Got this, Mia. God, everything always just feels so claustrophobic and tight.
They do seem to get into the walls a lot, or in the crawl space, right?
You use... Oh. All right, you use that machete. I'm going to use the chainsaw.
I actually really love this progression of like all the blood splatter in the first few, and now we are just full blood rain.
Yeah, it's been really cool to Just see the way it progresses for sure. Dude, this actress has been killing it. She's been all over the place, physically and mentally.
That is my biggest fear in life. At the ankles when you're at the car. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Holy shit. Oh no.
Oh! Oh, shit. It's all the way in there.
Oh, it's gotta hurt so bad. That much.
You think you can do it? You think you got the willpower to rip your own arm off?
I don't.
Yeah, she's gonna chainsaw it off, yeah.
You're gonna die here, you pathetic junkie. What is this shit?
Yeah, she's just gonna rip it.
She has officially become Ash.
Oh, yeah!
I will feast on your soul.
Oh, she stuck her stub through it.
On this mother.
Yeah! Woo!
Wow, look at that image. Wow.
Oh. As the eye still twitches.
Yes. Would that be a fillet? A face fillet.
I just want to know, well done or medium rare?
Back into the earth. Cool.
Back into the chasm from which you came.
It's a hell.
Well, I'm glad I got over this addiction.
Glad I'm clean and sober now.
My hand is gone. My friends are gone, but I'm over this addiction.
And we're gonna get you into a real like Betty Ford center, I think, after this. Look how pretty her eyes look though with all that blood.
Yeah, it definitely brings out the color in our eyes for sure with all that. Daytime, our favorite time during these movies.
Was that all one night? Oh my God.
It was all one night.
Someone's got to get rid of this book.
One day. They make money though.
They do. They do.
Wow, interesting. All right, let's. Fede Álvarez, great director. He did Don't Breathe and I believe Alien Romulus.
I did see Romulus, actually.
Yeah.
That was a great one. It's
Really
one
good.
of, I think that's the only Alien movie I've ever seen.
I'll have to get you on the other ones.
It's I actually really enjoyed it.
No, he's a really good director. Let's see if there's any. Oh, we'll wait for the mid. If the regular credits start rolling, then I'll fast forward a little, see if there's anything else.
Roger, great job, Roger Murphy.
New Zealand casting. Did they film this in New Zealand?
That's our girl, right? Jane Levy?
I
think so.
I have to imagine. Then that's her
She
brother.
was fantastic.
She's really, really good. I thought all the cast did great, but yeah, she really stood out for sure. All right, let me see if there's any other scenes.
That's the cameo I needed.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
that's the one you wanted.
Silhouetted. One word.
I would have.
That was fantastic.
I would have loved for him to have been in the movie. I don't know if he would have fit into what they were trying to do.
I don't know where he would have gone, huh?
Yeah, but that was still awesome. I was still happy to get him in here. That's cool. Maybe in the sequel he'll be in, or we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Anyways, guys, that was Evil Dead 2013. Thank you so much for joining us for that. If you are on YouTube, make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. Subscribe to the video. Don't forget to hit the like button. That way you let us know you are enjoying the quality content that we are providing you. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever we drop videos such as these. Special thanks to the fine folks who edited these videos. We appreciate all their hard work and dedication, especially to videos like these. They're even much tougher, I would imagine, to get up on YouTube. So if they are up, it's because of the hard work that they did. So we appreciate you so much. Also, full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. We watched this, Paige and I, on Amazon Prime and over on our Patreon page. That's where you can go watch the full-length reaction with us. Obviously, we can't show you the actual movie, but we give you a 3-2-1 sync up, and it's like you're in the room watching it with us. Also, Greg and John exclusively cover many other TV shows and highlights over there. It's a really nice community, any support that you give us over there really goes a long way in keeping the lights on, keeping the host coming back in. So we really appreciate you so much. Again, giving any kind of support. Also, we got teas like these, Reject Nation, shop.com, 15% off with that discount. And also you get to add over to by asking us questions. We individually shout you out by saying your name, and then we'll answer the questions to the best of our ability. Paige, the librarian. Before we get into the questions, because I saw there are quite a bit, it looked like.
Yes.
Is there... Well, what are just your quick thoughts, really quickly?
I really enjoyed this. I actually think that a lot of the storytelling, of course, got better and better. Some of the things that were maybe lacking in the very beginning really had a lot more connection to me. I think it was a really cool choice to have a brother and a sister, to have the addiction element to it too. It was all things that just made me feel a lot more personally invested for these characters. The childhood friend element, I feel like the first few, it was always like the women always turned first. Their power was just being beautiful and vulnerable. And then it was kind of like, oh, this is my girlfriend. I got to offer anyways. But the layers of it being brother and sister was just really cool to me. I thought that was a really clever way to really have us all invested. And just the circle of childhood friends, not just like people we were dating and we're just, you know what I mean? It felt like it made the whole movie, like the length of things really kept me engaged as well, because I knew she was down there the whole time and that everybody was still really rooting for her because of her addiction also. That was honestly my favorite part, aside from all of the amazing makeup and gore and gross stuff that I just really like, and you do not. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's fine. It makes for fun reaction seeing me get the shit scared out of me. While I did resonate a little more with like the comedy aspects of the last one, I do respect that they went back to the roots of the first one, of just a lot more serious, a lot more scary, like the first one. But I agree with you. You make a good point that this film is rooted in addiction, and I like the personal conflicts that they have with each character, and just the actual relationships that the characters have with each other. So, and I like the exposition we get, especially at the beginning, just understanding each of the characters, their histories, so that way we get invested and have an understanding. But I think that was a smart angle to take, rather than we're just doing a reboot, we're going to the cabin in the woods, and then the thing that that's going to happen is going to happen. So I thought that was really fascinating to go with that. And I think it gave them also fascinating arcs as well when it came to her with her addiction, when it came to abandonment with her brother, that he felt this sense of guilt that he put his sister in a very precarious position. I mentioned during the reaction, everyone grieves very differently when it comes to death. And when his sister was put in a position of having to watch over his mother as dementia or Alzheimer's, whatever it was that she had. I don't know if it was exactly said, but regardless of the fact, it's not an easy thing having to deal with a family member or someone that you care for that is dying. And then you add in the fact that you're the older brother and you left your sister all alone with that. I'm sure there was a level of guilt in there. And he felt that what he did in this movie was trying to make up for that, and making sure that, this addiction that she has, he's in part responsible for having left her in that position. And now at the end, when he has a chance to save her, this is kind of his way of taking care of what he couldn't do back then. This is his way of fixing things. Yeah. So
redeeming himself.
Yeah, definitely redeeming himself for sure. But I felt like there was really something beautiful amongst all the horror and the gruesome stuff like that. That was the portion of the story. It was like, this is what I'm resonating to and appreciating about the story. Yes, the horror and the gruesome stuff, it was disgusting, and that was good and all, but that was the stuff, the dramatic stuff was, and that it wasn't just a paint by numbers reboot, which they could have done.
Totally.
And I still would have, probably from a visual perspective, been like, okay, I still enjoy this,
absolutely,
but it's not as interesting as it could have been. And this is where they differed from, we're going to respect the lore, but we're going to do something a little bit different, at least from the characterization. So I
Still great callbacks all the way through, though, too, right? Like even the shots of the POV through the woods, the exact same, just modern. A mirror shot always, I think, is pretty cool. I think it was the second one where he touched it and it was water. Do you remember that one? I think it was too.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
I like those, but the callback to the necklace. There were a couple others. Now I can't remember.
Obviously,
that were
her cutting off her hand.
Then, always the shot from under the basement every time. The eyes in the basement, or the cellar door, I guess.
And then the branches hooking on.
Assault by the trees.
Yeah. And I definitely remember when Sam Raimi, at least in the first and maybe the second one, was very much, the pacing was very frenetic when it came to the camera, was really moving like crazy, which I didn't mind a lot. And it felt like there were some shots for homage and to remember that. But I felt like this film, while there were times where the pacing could feel a little bit frenetic, there were other times where it really came to more of a they were deliberately slow burning just so we could really feel that suspense and that tension, because the
terrific tension building all around.
Yeah, because this film didn't really rely on. There were a couple moments here and there where there's some levity with the comedy, but overall, this film is not relying on comedy. It's relying on the characters, and it's relying on the scare on being just really gruesome and scary.
Yeah.
So
relentlessly gruesome.
Yeah. And once it gets relentless, it doesn't let up.
No.
After about 20, 25, 30 minutes, it's like nonstop.
You're buckled into the nightmare all along.
It's nightmare fuel for sure. So and a very worthy addition to the series. I'm curious what the second one is going, or second one, I guess the fifth one in the series now, right? But is it
a reboot of the second one, or we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, for sure. Anyways, as we mentioned earlier, we have some questions, and we will answer them right now. So starting with Kev B. Thank you for being a real reject and for asking us a question. We appreciate you so much. Howdy, Paige and Andrew. Howdy, Kev. So based on the ending, are you interested in how they tie this into the other Evil Dead films, or do you think it's better left as a standalone?
It's hard to say without seeing the others. I'm happy with it as a standalone, to be honest. I don't know. Kind of hard to say because we got at least one more in this.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to see the other one, but that Ash cameo at the end made me so happy that I wouldn't mind it being from a perspective of it is connected, just because we get more Ash.
Well, if they do the second one again, Ash could be the grandpa. Remember?
I'd be okay.
Archaeologist.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
We'll see what they end up doing, but I think that's an interesting idea. I just want Ash to be in it, at the end of the day. So I'm cool with this. Like I said, I'm cool with this direction that they end up going, even though I personally gravitate more towards in the comedy aspect. But if they bring Ash back and they're able to find a balance with it, I say bring Ash back and do that. But that's just me.
We shall see.
We shall indeed. All right, next question.
Madison Rounds. Hey guys, love your reactions. Thanks, Madison. This movie is not only my favorite horror movie, but also felt like the strongest horror reboot in a long time. Everything was top notch. The pacing, agree. The style and was a standout for me, and the practical effects. What in particular stood out to you about this film compared to the others in the franchise?
I think we mentioned this earlier. I just liked the characters and that they had actual real thing. It grounded the film because you're in an actual fantasy situation with supernatural things are happening where demons are coming up, but we're dealing with real things, whether it comes to addiction, whether it comes to abandonment, whether it comes to characters needing to redeem themselves. So those were the things that really stood out to me. Whereas it grounded itself. So that's for me what I thought stood out amongst the other ones. But I was sad a little bit, when it comes to not having comedy. But for this type of film, I don't think it would have worked for what they were.
I don't know where.
Exactly. For what they were trying to do. So I understood and I took that out of the equation and it did not bother me in that way. That's just a personal thing for me. But I think that's where this film stood out from the other ones, is having those real world things, and these characters are dealing with them in a way that services the story as well as themselves and giving them arcs.
Yeah,
so, but what about you?
Agreed. And I think I mentioned too, the pacing to me was really, really nice all the way through. Of course, the special effects were stellar. I mean, I just really enjoy a good blood boil, or a blister boiling, popping, and the pulling things out of the skin. I don't know how do they do that? How do they do it? It looks so good. It looks so real.
And all the sound design in this movie, the makeup effects, they really, really, really good. I'm curious too. When we're done, we'll look up before we wrap up. We'll look up what the budget was for the very first one, and we'll look at compare it to. Excuse me. We'll compare it to this one. Thank you so much, Madison, for the question. We appreciate you. All right, moving on to the next one. Resonance Z. Hope you guys enjoyed the movie. This movie has quite a few things that makes me squirm when it comes to horror. The broken glass scene and the needle scene, both ones that just get me. Are there things in horror movies that also similarly make you tremble? Yes, anytime animals. I know that's not like a specific like gory thing, but I'm just so empathetic to animals. And I know it's not real, and I've been told before, like, get over it, it's not real. It's just the thought of it makes me sad. But
they're very helpless.
Yeah,
I mean, people
exactly.
can always kind of find a way, but especially the dogs.
And that doesn't mean I'm not sad when people that I care about in films or even children, that doesn't mean I'm not sad. Of course I am.
The animal is usually the most innocent.
Yeah,
right?
For sure. So, but is there anything else that really makes you squirm? I mean, you guys have seen my reactions. I squirm to pretty much anything that is just a little bit disgusting, and it's not me like making shit up. I really get easily disgusted. So I would say anything where you can see the bones.
There was a lot of tendon and muscle issue here.
There
sure.
was one I remember one that's from an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie called Commando. I love that movie. A pen went like through like into the vein. I'll never forget that. That one is stuck with me, even though it was a good practical effect on set. That one has stuck with me forever. Yeah. I hate stuff like that. Oh. But what about you?
I mean, I'm kind of the opposite. I think I get really excited and kind of bask in the gruesome stuff.
So I'll turn away. You watch. I'm like, all right, Paige,
I'll just explain it to you.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun. Maybe I'm just sick and twisted. I don't know. I am actually in real life deathly afraid of the dark. Ironically, that's like definitely my number one fear. Although this movie did touch on something that has always really scared me, and I think this is maybe from urban legends. Getting in the car and someone being underneath the car and getting your like Achilles.
Yeah.
Is that in one of the urban legend movies?
I think I saw those movies a long time ago, but I remember you were talking about I remember I could hear you mentioning that.
Man, the car, I mean, I think about it every time I get in a car at night. Like, I look, but I'm also like and the shower curtain also, I think in the very, very first one, the shower curtain always gets me. Any bathroom I go to, check behind the shower curtain.
Yeah, that's a psychotrope to me, right?
I guess so.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for the question, Residency. We appreciate you.
Coffin Party, Paige and Andrew. Hey, guys. The Evil Dead franchise is my absolute favorite, so I am excited that you guys are reacting to it. A very common misconception about this film in particular is that it is a remake. It is actually intended to be a sequel/reboot to the first Evil Dead film. The car that Mia is sitting in at the beginning is Ash's Delta 88 from the original Rusting Away. Yes, we saw that. These films are way more connected than you guys may realize, and I really cannot comment on that further until you go to Evil Dead Rise.
Okay.
So far, love it. So far, how are you guys enjoying the journey, both the filmmaking standpoint and also storytelling?
I might have said too that was an Oldsmobile, but okay. Ash's Delta 88. Well, 88 I should remember. That's the year I was born. But Delta 88, I got to remember that car. I don't know why I said Oldsmobile, but thank you for letting us know. How are we enjoying the journey? I mean, so far, yeah, this is definitely been incredible. Ash is just one of the coolest characters ever, especially how they contrasted him after the first film to 2 and 3. And also, I love how different 1 and 2 were from 3, just completely opposite polar, and also the stylized from horror to horror comedy. I thought that was a fun thing. And then I like how this film, back to basics, but also with a purpose, with a cause, and the stylization of what you're doing with the characters and what they're going for in terms of characterization, what we're working towards with an arc. So it's been quite a journey. I'm not the biggest horror person when it comes to franchises. There's a couple that I gravitate towards when it comes to like Nightmare on Elm Street or Child's Play, but this has been actually a fun journey so far for sure. And the filmmaking standpoint, Sam Raimi, incredible job, the very limited budget and like really going all out, especially in the first film, what they had, very frenetic with the camera work and the pacing. And then Fede Álvarez, incredible job. He really does a good job of hinging on just obstacles and also really doing a good job putting your characters in really tight and timid spaces to the point of you don't feel like there's any breathing room. So I thought he did an incredible job in that aspect of this film, kind of like he did in Don't Breathe and Alien Romulus. You always feel like there's a situation like, this is very claustrophobic. He does a good job of always doing that.
I never saw Don't Breathe. That sounds
that'd be a good
claustrophobic.
Yeah, that'd be a great reaction. I remember Roxy and I believe we did the first one years ago, but I remember that was a great watch, and I was just the entire time on pins and
ready
needles.
to pass out.
Yeah, ready to not breathe anymore. But what about you? What do you think of the journey?
I think the storytelling has really progressed really beautifully. I was talking about that before too, just with more backstory, more empathy building for all of the characters all around. Obviously, watching the progression of makeup just over time get just more and more perfect, in my opinion. Those have stood out to me for sure. And I think they've done a really good job with the callbacks to the originals.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for Rise now.
Yeah, no,
Coffin Party doesn't even want to tell us about it.
Yeah, I thought the callbacks too were done in a fun way, in an elegant way, and a respectful way, rather than, look, we got callbacks. We're not focusing on the story. I was glad that they did that.
Good timing.
Okay, from Jaden Rhodes. Thank you, Jaden, for being a Road Reject, asking us a question. We appreciate you. This is one bloody remake, truly. I love it. It's such a bloody good time. I'm curious, what's y'all's favorite horror movie remakes? I have not seen a ton of movie remakes. I think I've only seen a couple. I've seen the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, which I didn't personally. It was not for me. I didn't care for it. But I did see the Friday the 13th remake, and I thought that was. It's been years, but I really enjoyed that one. I thought that was pretty good.
I don't feel like I've seen really any remakes until we started doing this franchise. Really, I will say. The first original Scream, this is not going to count at all, but the first original Scream traumatized me so much as a child. That Scary Movie really kind of healed some things for me because it made fun of that movie so much. I know that doesn't really count as a,
that's okay.
as a reboot or anything.
I like that
but
story.
I've ironically always like compared those two, and the funny the mocking version.
Yeah.
Actually really healed a lot of trauma.
So when you the first time you watched Scream after Scary Movie, did it make it a little less traumatizing?
Yeah, I've never watched Scream again, ever. I don't think I can. I'm not even kidding you. Like Halloween, I cannot deal with people in the ghost face mask. It's too much. That movie got me, and it was just the right time in my life. I think I was like in 3rd or 5th grade when they came out, and it was like, oh. It was all about high school, and I thought high school was going to be so cool and awesome. It was the first movie I saw that did not have like a supernatural element to the horror. I mean,
yeah, when there's no
Scream messed me up,
when there's
guys.
no supernatural,
messed me up bad.
When there's no supernatural element, you're like, okay, this could happen in real life.
And I was little.
For sure.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I like hearing. I mean, obviously, I don't like hearing that story that it scared you, but it's a fascinating story too.
Does that count as a reboot? I guess.
I'm gonna let it count.
Okay, thank you.
All right, from Captain Fernandez. Thank you so much, Captain Fernandez, for being a Road Reject, for asking us a question. We appreciate you. I thought this was absolutely terrifying and intense. That being said, I prefer the Sam Raimi original because of the inventive direction, largely a result of the tiny budget, and Bruce Campbell's charismatic turn as Ash. Which movie did y'all prefer? Are we talking about just the very? I think he's talking about the very first, right? The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like them both a lot. I do like. I mean, obviously, I love Bruce Campbell and what he turns into in 2 and 3. I just think from a perspective, I know we've talked about it already a couple of times. I just think the characterization and what we're working to for arcs and all that. And again, I love the first Evil Dead film, but I think I like what this one's trying to do from those two films. If I'm contrasting, comparing, but obviously this movie can't happen without that one. So I love things about that. But if I had to pick one, I might choose this one. But I'm definitely missing Ash. So that's the only thing that's keeping it also so close, but also Raimi's direction. And there's things about both I really adore. So it's very close.
Yeah, it's really hard for me to say too. It's like saying, do you like cake or ice cream? Like I love them both very, very, very much. But I couldn't have either without the original. Well, a better one. Do you like ice cream cake or regular cake? You can't have ice cream cake without the ice cream, right? So you can't, it's really hard to say because we wouldn't have this without the original. I loved a lot about the original. And I think that that's a really valid point to think about the budget comparisons, what they were really working with too.
I'm so getting ice cream cake after this.
Oh
and
my
my
God,
stomach
sounds
wasn't so
amazing.
bad. Ice cream cake does sound good. No, you're good. You're good. Okay. We got some trivia now from Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. We appreciate you. Hey, Andrew and Paige, fun fact about this entry. About 95% of the movie was shot in chronological order due to around 50,000 gallons of fake blood being dedicated to the Bloody Rain finale and over 70,000 gallons overall. Only other scenes I can think of that came close other than this is It Chapter 1 and The Shining.
This guy knows how many gallons of blood was used in each one of those films.
That's impressive.
It's an interesting hobby.
Wow.
Daniel?
Yeah. I was also going to say, I remember in Nightmare, have you seen Nightmare on Elm Street 1?
No, I don't
I won't
think
spoil
so.
the film, but there's a particular scene. I think y'all remember which scene I'm talking about. A character has their demise and blood starts coming all over the place. I wonder how many, I don't know if it was this many gallons, but I know a lot.
I mean, I imagine, I never saw it Chapter 1. I imagine The Shining was quite a bit too.
Yeah, with the
hallways just
elevator.
filling.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, cool.
Wow,
cool
70,000 gallons overall. Wow.
Imagine the cleanup crew on that.
Oh my
gosh. That's got to be fun too.
Right? I hope they all wore white suits just because that would be a cool image.
Go in there like Dexter.
Yeah.
Thank you for that cool trivia. That's awesome. All right. Last one from Kev B. More trivia. In that scene where David's digging Mia out, they actually buried Jane Levy
this
for
poor
real.
girl went through it.
Yeah, her reactions and Shiloh Fernandez's panicked energy were totally genuine because they were legitimately working against a timer to get her back out of there safely. If you look at the names of the 5 main characters, David, Eric, Mia, Olivia, and Natalie. In the first letters of their names spelled I never would have noticed their name spelled demon. DEMON. That's
funny.
clever. I'm sure the writer knew that too. Yeah,
totally.
What a fascinating Easter egg.
Wow. Yeah, Jane was really fantastic all the way through this. I really like this actress a lot.
Yeah, we were talking about that during the like she is being put through the ringer physically and mentally, not only as a character but just as an actress. Everything that there had, all from an emotional perspective, just as the character, to all the physical work that she's having to do, being buried, being run, going under, going into the water, going under the car, like so many different things. So everyone did great in this movie. Literally, really enjoyed everyone's performance, but she definitely
was a
stood out
for sure.
Yeah, so incredible film. Curious to see where the next one goes from here. Hopefully we'll get some Ash. We shall see. But any other thoughts before we wrap up? I know we had a lot that we said, but anything?
I don't think so. It was super fun. I'm very excited for Rise.
Yeah. well, the Evil Dead shall rise. So hopefully we'll see you there. Let us know in the comments. What did you think of this one? Is it your favorite of the, if it is connected with the other 3 or 2 or whichever one it's connected to? What did you think of this film? What were your favorite moments? Was that one of the cooler cameos at the end after credits?
It was pretty rad.
Yeah, it was groovy.
You really
for
held
sure.
on for it too. I'm so glad.
It was groovy indeed.
It was groovy.
Yeah, thank you so much again for joining us. We appreciate you, and we will be on soon for Evil Dead Rises, I believe, right? Is the name of the title?
Rise. Just one rise. Just one rise.
Sorry, I'm thinking about The Dark Knight Rises. Evil Dead Rise, thank you so much, and take care, be safe, and remember, if you find a book and you're not sure if you should read it or not, probably don't.
Especially if it's made of flesh.
Human flesh, definitely don't. And if someone wants to leave a cabin also and they're your friends, even if they seem like they're crazy, just be a good friend. Just leave, okay? All right, take care, guys. Be safe.